when we wake up in the morning, it's relatively easy to go to sleep. And as we go through the day, we start to have thoughts, and those thoughts have like little emotional impacts. So we take like a little bit of emotional damage. And usually that damage is there because the thought is incomplete. It's not like resolved. So we think about something, and it's like something that's left unresolved. And it's kind of this little emotional weight that needs to be settled. So if you're thinking, oh, I didn't do this yesterday, then that's like a little bit of regret and a little bit of guilt. And you're not quite at peace with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In fact, the thoughts of like guilt and regret are a sign of lack of peace. Like you're not at peace about it, which is why you regret it. Those are like tied. So basically what happens is throughout the day, we have little instances, either thoughts or encounters with people where like, oh, I say this. And like, let's say like at the end of tonight, if I'm laying in bed and I say, oh, I should have said this to Lily. I forgot to say this. I was less compassionate than I could have been, or this or that. And so there are all things that happen throughout the day that sort of give us this, like, it's like we're absorbing a little bit of that stuff in our emotional sponge. And then as we accumulate all that crap throughout the day, then we go to bed and we just have this flood of like random thoughts about all kinds of stuff, half of which is not good.
Yeah.
Right? So that's like like just incomplete mental energy that we've accumulated through the day because our experiences are not complete or processed. They're all like half done. So this technique is relatively simple. It's just you start at the end of your day. So you start in the moment. So you're laying in bed. And then you go through your day in reverse order. So you start with the most recent thing, and then you go to the thing before, and then you go to the thing before, and you go to the thing before. And you just acknowledge the emotional impact. You don't have to process anything. Like, you just acknowledge the emotions that you felt, and how you felt the moment before, in the moment before, and the moment before. And the goal is to leave yourself being unwound at the beginning of the morning, when you were tired and sleepy. So I'll give you just kind of an example, right? So like before I got into bed, I brushed my teeth. Before I brushed my teeth, I changed my clothes, and then and as I was changing my clothes, my wife yelled at me because instead of putting clothes in the hamper, I put them on the floor. I just leave clothes on the floor, and I felt irritated with her. And before that, I was reading my kids a bedtime story, and that felt actually really amazing because they're very cuddly. But then one of them was like moving around too much and she wasn't sitting still, so I felt frustrated with her. I also felt like annoyed that my other kid couldn't hear a story because I was dealing with the wiggly one. And before that, I was eating dinner, and I felt kind of frustrated because like I wanted to eat chicken wings, but instead we had pasta.
Washed up, felt good because I had a long day.
Eyes closed.
Okay. Ate some food. Did not feel that good. I wasn't hungry, but I made myself eat because I didn't eat much that day. Car ride home was uneventful. Relieved to go. The event itself was fun but tiring. Just really tiring. But I kind of wanted to go home too. Then the car ride to the event was kind of stressful because we were trying to work out the stream. There was some problems with the screen, I remember. And it was super cold. I was very cold. I didn't bring a jacket. It was a mistake. And before that, the hair and makeup was fine, but I was also still stressed because I wasn't sure if the stream was going to be good that day, and I didn't know if the backpack was going to work. And before I started the stream, before the makeup, we were trying to fix the backpack for a long time. I was stressed because I didn't know what to do, and I felt bad because I was relying on Michael to fix it, and I couldn't help. Then ordered food. That was okay. I wasn't that hungry, but just ate because I was nervous about that day. I had an eyelash appointment that morning. I forgot. That was kind of okay. I fell asleep during the most of it because you just lay there for 2 hours. Then I woke up. I auditioned for something that morning too. I was very tired, so I was kind of nervous because I wasn't sure if my voice sounded good in the morning, and I was sick too. And then I woke up at 8.
So what do you notice about the first run and the second run?
I forgot so many things. Wow.
Yes. So that's all crap that is swimming around in your unconscious. And it's just like...
I can't believe I forgot all of that.
Yeah. right? So living a life like where you're mindful of like moments and things like it's very hard.
Yeah.
So it takes practice. I think you're doing a fantastic job.